Wake and bake. Lolcow Cafe. Chill out, boom boom, with us, boom boom today. So you got a music jump scare because I didn't know. I'm sorry. The theme song was playing on my end, not on your end, and you got a little acapella beans. So today is Friday. Welcome to the boldest, the realest Lolcow Cafe. Today's a little bit different when it comes to content. We have Batgirl that's going to be joining me. But Sweet Tea unfortunately had some very important things that she had to get to, so there's not going to be any Sweet Tea today. And you can hear a little bronchitis in my voice because I just woke up. I just woke up and I put some makeup on my face and I just sat down and I'm like, okay, we're ready to go. I have not had coffee, but we're going to have a good show. Eyeliner on fleek. My eyeliner is way thicker than I usually do it. But let's see the lovely, lovely face of my co-host, Batgirl. Batgirl, how you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning. And we can actually say good morning because now we're at 10 a.m. again. How is the 10 a.m. switch for you?
For me, I don't mind it. I can be awake at like any time because I suffer with like really bad insomnia, so any time is great.
Any time is great for you. That is amazing. And that's why you should be a host. But I saw this morning you got host role.
Yeah, Boogie actually did something really great with his power and bestowed me with the host role, which I'm very honored for. Thank you, Boogie.
Yeah, I'm so excited because you do deserve host role. You have been with the cafe. You've been kind of like our
Thank
intern on
you.
Fridays for the past like 2, 3 months, something like that, right?
Yeah, it's been a while. I
It's
love it. I love it
it's
here.
exactly. It's been a while and you're already seasoned, right? So if anybody should
Mhm.
be a host in any show, it should be you. Now,
Thank
when it
you.
comes to Boogie, apparently he's been stirring some drama at 7 a.m.
He was Yeah,
Can you
he was
talk about
talking
that?
some mad shit about you this morning.
What was he saying? I was asleep. Imagine talking shit about
He
me and
would
I'm over here like me, 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 me. Okay,
I
what?
know, right? He was saying this morning that I should replace you and that I would do a better job than you, even though I don't know how to run OBS yet. I don't even have my whole PC set up yet. And I think you're amazing. You know what I mean? So I was like, damn, Boogie like woke up and chose violence this morning.
I agree that you
Oh
would be a
man.
fantastic host. My mom is coming in with some coffee because she knows I'm dying right now. Gracias, mommy. So Mama Bear, she gave me her cup, which is strange. She's very territorial on her cups. But a lot has happened in the past 24 hours and we're going to talk about it. We're also going to chill. We're going to have a good time. But yeah, he was trying to start some drama. And I didn't even do anything to him other than call him a lord ass yesterday. But like that's like typical Boogie Day, right? People call him
I
worse
know.
things. And this is the LCU. I'm
True.
not gonna back down and what if I just sat there and did nothing, I would be even more boring to him than I already am, right? Because he was trying to go after Sweet Tea. She was late, she was sick, everybody's going after her in the Discord. I'm gonna play devil's advocate, especially because she's my intern. I don't want her to freaking just go away after a day, right? So I'm trying to keep her around. I'm trying to see what she got. So I was defending
Yeah.
her a little bit, and he's like, I'll kick you from this show. And I'm like, okay, do it. Oh, you're the dumbass that freaking accidentally kicked Nightmare. He tried to use that as like big dick energy. He said, I kicked Nightmare from the server. I can do it to you too. And I'm like, you kicked Nightmare from the server because you fat fingered, you fat lord. But he's on some demon time today.
He is. I'm sad that Sweet Tea can't be with us today. I was really looking forward to that, but it would be interesting to see the dynamic.
It would be super interesting to see the dynamic. But people are telling me to flip my camera. I have so many things on my OBS that it's ridiculous. But Sweet Tea, what's your opinion on Sweet Tea? Especially because you're already part of the coffee, docket team. You've been here, you've been seasoned, you know what our dynamic is. Sweet Tea, she kind of
Yeah.
had a little bit of a cameo yesterday. Oh, real quick, Ellie Gaming, thank you so much for Eli Gaming for the one Lolcow gifted membership. CJ got it. If you're here, please say thank you. Beans, cut loose Sweet Tea. Give her to milkers. They need another body. Keep Batgirl instead. That's an idea. That's an idea. I
Oh
wouldn't be
wait, I
mad.
can't hear you.
You
Oh
can't
no.
hear me speaking about fat fingering. Maybe my little skeleton fingers freaking hit the mute button. Um, so somebody said that we should cut Sweet Tea loose, give her to milkers, and that we should keep you instead. I wouldn't be mad at that.
To milkers.
To
Oh
milkers,
no.
exactly.
I don't know about that. They'll eat her up. They'll eat her alive. Like Tina did.
So we also have Black Belladonna with the 10. I just choose to renew to pay pig and scrimp from my grocery budget and say no to GTA 6. Love you, Batgirl and Beans. And oh damn, Sweet Tea can't be there. Exactly. We do not have Miss Sweet Tea here, but she still has 2 weeks. She has 2 weeks with us. We don't know what's going to happen those 2 weeks. And hopefully she can do at least one Friday with us before it's a solid decision if she's part of the cafe or not.
Right. Yeah, I think she has a lot to offer. She just needs to I think she's too quiet. You know what I mean? Like, and I get the same thing, like the same like criticism from other people. So I just think that she just needs to like full send, you know what I mean? And I think that she can find a good place, you know?
She can find a good place, and I think that this is just the new host jitters because if you saw the test final episode with Grimm and Nightmare, they were looking at old clips of Grimm. And looking at those old clips and seeing how far we have all come as hosts, Grimm very different from when he started off. Me, whenever I would hop
Mhm.
on to test with Grimm, I was the same exact way. I was super quiet, didn't really know what to say. I would feel like I'm annoying people if I just like interrupted and shit. Now I'm much more. Oh, we have Eli Gaming again with the 10. Here's my offering. Thank you so much, Eli. I was wondering, speaking of donos, I was wondering what to do for today's episode because I just woke up, didn't really have any time to plan for what we were going to do today. And I'm like, what's the crazy thing that I could do that's not too crazy? So I was thinking maybe I could make a goal. I could make a goal for brushing out my hair. Because if you don't know,
Okay.
yeah, if you don't know, people with curly hair, we don't brush our hair. We don't. We don't.
Mm.
Only after the shower when we're doing styling. We don't brush it dry. That's like a cardinal sin when it comes to curly hair. So my
Isn't it
hair,
gonna be like all like poofy?
poofy, curly, well, not curly, frizzy, all over the place. Like my hair is probably going to be my hair's a little dead, so I don't care if I mess it up now. But it's going to look horrible, and I know how the people are in the LCU, and they're going to clip it and be like Chewbacca or something like that.
No, you could do like a Bob Ross cosplay. That would be perfect. Because like Bob Ross, he's pretty chill. He would fit like the cafe vibe, you know what I mean? So I think that's perfect.
That is true. Frizzarella, I can't with you. I can't with you. That was from Jump Cut Drama that I've met through the Reddit, and she has been a fantastic friend to me so far. Um, I want to see her next breakdown. Whose breakdown? That was from
Who's
Lady Nerd.
breaking down?
I don't know. I think they might be talking about sweet tea because I also have some tea on sweet tea. It
Oh,
was a very real quick.
Thal super chatted $20. Beansy brought me an ice I approve. D.
Thal with the $20. Oh, that is not a 20, that's a 10. They try to trick me. Thal with the $20. Thank you so much, Thal. Said, Beansy brought me a snack. Very nice. I approve. Calm down there, Thal. Calm down there. We have Black Belladonna with the 10. Thank you so much, Belladonna. Also, Batgirl is the best and needs a show. Thank you so much. Oh, love you so much, Beans and Ken and Grim also so much. Goats, all three of you. Thank you so much, Black Belladonna. I've noticed something. Yeah, TTS sounds very high-pitched and robotic and weird for some reason. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know if it's my internet.
oh
But
gosh.
yeah, it's always the internet. That's
It's
what I
wigging
notice.
out.
It's wigging out. A wig. I sound so ADHD right now. I just woke up. But yeah, so I have curly hair like Beans, but mine's down to my butt. When I brush it out, I look like a gigantic lion's mane. Exactly. So
Whoa.
let me see. I don't know if people are actually going to donate to this because I don't know if they want to torture me that much. They've been very nice when it comes to what was I gonna say? To Ken so far. They've been very nice when it comes to
Yeah,
Ken.
yeah.
Maybe they'll be nice to me. Maybe.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. There's something really weird going on though, because for some reason I can't. I can't make a goal. Usually the goal thing is like right here, but it's not showing up for me. Oh wait, nope, I got it. I'm being dumb.
I was gonna say, what row? That's not good.
Not good at all. But so far, can you give a brief summary on the whole Boogie situation? How are you feeling with the host role? How are you feeling about what he said about me? All that jazz.
I I don't agree with what he said about you, but I do appreciate him like giving me the host role and everything. Like even if it's just for a bit and he takes it away, like I'm still honored, you know what I mean? But I feel like it's been interesting seeing him being so like chaotic lately. But I feel bad for Rastov because I really like Rastov and I feel like he's causing him so much like turmoil, you know what I mean? And you can just like see it like on stream. Like yesterday, live was like really like hard to watch. I was like, holy fuck. Like it took something out of me. I was like, this makes me want to drink, man. And I can't even drink because I have to do cafe in the morning.
Exactly.
So
That's
yeah.
a sucky thing. I don't want you to not have fun just because cafe is at 10 a.m., okay?
Oh my gosh, it's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. I love helping out and like even like if cafe was like at 6 a.m. like how he originally like wanted to move it to, I wouldn't even care then. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
it's an honor to be here. I appreciate the opportunity.
I love having you here, Batgirl. You're just like a different energy. You're obviously very pretty. You're very pretty. So instead of looking at freaking Ken's eyebrow cleavage, I can look at something else. Um, it's very distracting. It's very distracting whenever his eyebrow cleavage is just very pronounced. It's like whenever you, because women, it doesn't matter if you're bi or not. If there's a beautiful woman in front of you and they have, some uh some personality that you need to look at. sometimes you're like looking at them, but then you also look down and you're like, damn, you cute. Um,
Oh my goodness.
so a lot of people are chiming in about the time. I love cafe at 10 a.m. We have Tim Collins saying where I live, it's 7 a.m. right now. Gosh darn. So they're
Dang.
awake bright and early just for cafe and to have their morning coffee with us. And then Jump Cut Drama says, OMG, yes, those brows on him. We have Cynical Devil trying to bring up the mood and say, let's meet the goal so we can get a Bob Roast costume. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Instead of Bob Ross, Bob Roast. Zombie came
I
in
like
maybe
that.
a little bit late and says, where's your intern? Our intern is doing some very important things right now. She can't make it and she was sick yesterday. But we are here, Batgirl and I. Can we not appreciate Ken's brows too? Ken's brows are pretty nice. They're very thick. I feel like if he shaped them up just a little bit, you know, a little bit more presentable.
They're
Ken.
fierce.
But they are very fierce. But like I said, I just woke up. I didn't have a lot of plans other than brushing out my hair and looking like a fool. But I did know that Pirate said that he might come in later on to say some barista stories, because I remember in the beginning of us being together, he wanted to say some barista stories with you, and you had a couple weird ones.
Yeah. I think I remember there was like the one guy that blew up the bathrooms and was also doing like sleep experiments on people. That old chestnut. And I can go into more of them whenever Pirate gets here, but I do have some interesting ones and some Starbucks tea. Some tea about Starbucks as a company.
Allegedly. Because you know how those big corporations are when it comes to
Allegedly.
some talk, okay? A lot of people are saying Sweet Tea is sick. Does she have the boogeritis? I think so. I'm surprised. I've been kind of expecting him to jump in here with, you know, his song and dance of like, I hate you. You're a bad host. You shouldn't be here. I'm going to replace you. Tipples, tipples, tipples. You know.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it. But the last thing I saw from him in the main chat was that he was going to sleep because he was a tired, cranky boogster. So he might be sleeping right now. Who knows? We might get jump scared by him.
So that's his whole ordeal. He's just a little sleepy little bastard. He needs his nap, he needs his binky, and he needs to lay down. That's what I'm getting from him. But
Yeah.
did you see how big the burbs are getting? Yeah, so let's actually get into, we don't have much of a docket because on Fridays, again, it's just a chill day. But we do have the Daily Espresso at least. And to keep it, you know, cafe themed, we're going to look at our famous Big Bear Eagles, Jackie and Shadow, and Sunny and Gizmo, because those are the big little babies. But so far, let me share screen with you. So far, we only have the babies in here. Mama and Papa are nowhere to be seen, but you can see, oh, what is that? Oh, just picking up some sticks with their beak. We have a pine cone over here.
Oh.
In general, they're just chilling out. They're picking at their feathers, making sure that they're clean. This one's kind of moving some sticks around, probably trying to get comfortable. A little bit earlier. Yeah, you can see how big they are whenever they get close to the camera like that. Imagine that.
Oh my gosh.
Because I think like now they're big enough like that when they're perched on somebody's arm, it looks like a full-grown eagle. But like somebody said yesterday, oh, this is nighttime cam. No. So even when they're sleeping, there's still a parent here trying to patrol. Super cute. We love the burbs here in the cafe.
It looks so pretty where they are.
Yeah, it's super pretty where they're at. I think it's Big Bear Park or something like that. But I've always wanted to go hiking, but with my anxiety, I feel like I would go hiking, a tick is gonna bite me. I can never eat steak ever again. I'd want to fall off a cliff in Minecraft. Um,
Oh no. I love hiking and I miss it. Like I love going out into the woods and just like cuz there's a lot of beautiful areas like nearby in my area and I just love like getting lost in nature, touching some grass, if you will.
touching some grass
and
is very important.
doing the other grass while doing so cuz helps you be more grounded with nature.
Hey, yo, she's doing grass more than one. But oh, that reminded me. There was this one idea somebody had about what was it? It was like baked beans or something.
Yeah.
Is that a 20 or is that a 10? That was a 10 from
Oh, it's
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh.
Thank you so much, Pharaoh. SSJ Pharaoh 96, $10. Congrats to Batgirl finally getting the host role. Long overdue. Think she should be the intern. Real talk. You and Beans have a good show. Thank you so much, Pharaoh.
Mhm.
Chris Wolfire with the cafe LLLL angry face, angry face, angry face. Bye, Chris Wolf. You're always here. Not only during the cafe, but whenever we do like the early morning posting of the show, like sometimes
Yeah.
I'll be like an overachiever and I'll post the show like probably like 12 in the morning. And,
Mhm.
there's some time for people to be in waiting, to type some things out. There's always Chris Wolf in there, just like either being super hateful or just like, oh, can't wait for the show. And then he does the hate. So, like, I don't know. People like that I find, like, funny. Like, I don't even get mad. I'm just like, yeah, Chris Wolf. He's a staple in the cafe now. He's a regular.
That is pretty funny.
He's a regular. Exactly. Somebody had an idea I was talking about. Somebody had an idea called baked beans, where I would bake something while being baked. And I was like, I don't smoke, but I could invite people in. I could invite people in and just bake something. Like everybody else is like stoned and they could like tell me what to make, or they could be like, oh, that's so good. And they could just talk about like stoner topics. I don't know. That's just an idea.
Yeah. We can have a little session in the cafe.
A little what's it called, the demon like blunt rotation, that's what people call it.
Like nightmare blunt rotation.
But somebody said Big Bear is a ski resort area. During the summer they allow mountain biking down the ski trails. That's interesting.
Ooh, I like riding bikes.
So far we only have Pharaoh. I need to wake the fuck up. So far, we only have Pharaoh with the first dono for the 10 goal. I might add the other ones that came in a little bit earlier. No, Juncut Drama. Juncut Drama said, Beans, no. And then they did the leaf emoji. We cannot be friends, JK. But let me wake up just a little bit. I need to wake up. Real quick, let's do...
You gotta unleash the beast.
I do. I was on some demon time yesterday in the Discord. If you're not part of the Discord, get a Cash Cow membership or higher. If you were gifted a membership, it's just $5 more. What are you doing? So you can get into the Discord and see the craziness that has happened. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. I do have something a little bit planned for today. And it's the shit talking that's been going on between me and Billy. But before we do that, we're going to go into the daily horoscope because it's a staple. A Taurus born on May 2nd is indefinitely aware of their unique gifts and want to share them with the world. Creatively, both artistically and intellectually, their personal... That was worded weird. I can't even talk today. They're both creative and artistic, and very intellectual. Although somewhat cautious, they are adventurous souls. They're brave about the choices they make in life. Interesting.
Pretty solid.
Stalin?
Solid.
Wait, what did he just say? Stalin? I was like, what? We're doing like communism
No.
now?
No, it's way too early to talk about that.
Welcome to Fridays, where we talk politics with Batgirl and Beans.
I need to have more of my monster if we're gonna get into that fucking mess. Oh Lord.
Very true. So that horoscope is about the Taurus, right? Worst zodiac in the whole mix. Pisces is always better. Batgirl, what are you?
I'm a Leo.
That's fine.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I'm in the clear.
Sunshinery is in chat saying it's my BF's birthday today. That's him to a T. Ooh. So the horoscope is getting a little bit of traction. It can be real for some. It can be real for some. But let's do the shameless plug. The shameless plug of our merch. So we have the lolcow.co cafe page where we have the Lolcow butterscotch coffee, which is $24.99. Used to be $33, crazy pricing, but now it's $24.99. Get it while it's still at a discount. Now, if you order the coffee, Ken will personally write a thank you note on the back of the coffee. He's been handling shipping. He is a great, great guy. We also have the I Can't mug. The I Can't mug, which is $12.50. You can get it in either the 11 or the 15. Oh, that's cool. $15 for the 15 ounce. But it's Ken's face. You get half of the butt cleavage. I'm thinking of Puppy Cat right now. You get half of the eyebrow cleavage.
Oh my god.
You get a little bit of like the rock eyebrow, but not completely there. You can get jump scared in your cabinet whenever you open it up. I don't know what to tell you. But then we have the Spill the Beans cup. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look at how artistic this photo of the Spill the Beans cup. It's just so lovely. It's
so cute.
It's so cute. It's so cute. They have the beans. They have Spill the Beans. Not only that, but Xylee herself was doing a little bit of promo for the Spill the Beans cup whenever she went on Aussie last night. She went in there. She said, "Oh, Roxy, spill the beans." And you know what I did as a mod?
What?
As a mod, I read this dono from Shinobi, Ben, and the two. It sounded like you said Ataris, not Taurus. Don't make fun of my speech impediment, okay? I have kind of a lisp. That's why whenever Grim and I went to go see the Minecraft movie, don't ask why, it was one of our friends that is a little bit special that dragged us into the movie. Grim looks at the screen. Grim looks at the screen and he says, "How do you feel about the representation?" And I said, "What do you mean?" And he said, "Oh, well, the main character has a lisp just like you." And I was like, "You motherfucker.
Oh my god. What a dick.
He is a dick.
Oh
so
my
yeah,
goodness.
you know, Ken Cup, the amazing Spill the Beans cup, the comfortable signature hoodie for the Lolcow Cafe that you can customize with your online name, the I Can't shirt, the I Can't tee with like a little bit of different coloring. We have the iconic cafe t-shirt. And if you buy this t-shirt and you don't get it in brown, you're wrong. I'm just going to say that straight up. If you get this t-shirt and you don't get it in brown, you're just wrong. Straight up. But there are other colors if you're not digging the poo-poo brown coloring, and that's fine. I used to hate the color brown, by the way. We have the Lolcow cap. No cap. This is the best hat that you can get. Haha, for all you Zoomers out there. And it doesn't show the coloring underneath, like the little lip part, but it's green. I couldn't show it because I have a green screen and it thinks that it's part of my screen. And obviously, when you scroll down, you can subscribe and join and become a member of the coffee cult, which is always, always a good thing. And I guess that is it for my selfless promo. My cup is better than Ken's. If you don't get my cup, you're also wrong.
Shots fired.
Shots fired. Pew, pew, pew. So Obese Gaming, that is a very interesting name with the $4.99. Batgirl, the creepy uncle filter lives on for you. Glad you're in host role now, LOL.
I love that so much. Please never stop posting those in main chat. Have you seen those? Have you seen those pictures yet?
I think I saw it just once. And I think it was right after you did the donut thing.
It's amazing. I love them. His captions and the filter are amazing. I hope he continues to post one every day.
Oh, we have Mazer
Mazer
1123.
1123 super chatted $20. As a new pay pig, when can I start tormenting Ken with ranch and ketchup? Shout out Lady Nerd Artist.
Thank you so much, Mazer. So Mazer, yesterday in the Discord, him and Lady Nerd Artist, what was going on? I need to think of exactly what was going on. Oh, it was Billy. Billy was in the Discord trying to get some more pay pigs, and he said, if you become a pay pig, you get a membership, and I get a delicious Chipotle meal, something like that. And that was after.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly. He was being silly. He was being the silly little Billy that he is. I'm gonna start calling him that. Silly little Billy. That was after we started beefing, right? And we're gonna show the screenshots in just a moment. But we started beefing, and I replied to him and I said, oh, if you become a pay pig of Cafe, you get a membership and I get a really nice espresso machine. And people were like, oh, for real? And then some people, I think it was Lady Nerd Artist that started first, but she said, oh, if I pay pig, do we get to torture Ken with A1 sauce? And then Mazer chimed in and he said, can we torture him with ranch and ketchup? And Ken, I didn't even know he was like still in the Discord at the time. He was like, yeah, sure. So Ken is all for it. I don't know how we're going to do it.
Oh gosh.
I don't know how we're going to do it, but we are going to do it. Sorry, real quick.
I can't wait for that.
He did not have a good time in the bathroom. He did not. I should have just wore these glasses in the beginning. I look like a teacher for all those gooners out there. So right of center left said beans. Basically, they said in Spanish, ¿Cuántos hablas español? I don't know this C word. I don't know if I'm being dyslexic right now, but they said a C word that I did not recognize. Sorry. Oh, that's a Spanish word for lisp? What the fuck? No. I do not have a lisp, or I don't think so, whenever I speak Spanish. I don't like speaking Spanish because it's very different from the way that I speak English. Like, Dominican Spanish is very aggressive. It's very aggressive, and people say that
I've heard it before.
Yeah, much more adult for some reason. Cynical Devil is saying, get pay pig today to add some ketchup to Ken's day.
Oh, Jesus.
How does that man live with himself without condiments? I don't know. I think he likes some condiments. He just doesn't like A1 sauce. It's not a good sauce, and I don't know why it was invented.
He should be like Big Ed from like 90 Day Fiance and like rub it in his hair. You know how he like rubs like mayonnaise in his hair? He should do that.
That would be horrible. He barely has hair, but imagine like his little bald spot. He just like does like a dollop of A1 and starts like, I can't even. Real quick, let me see. Did Lady Nerd Artist, which is now Lady Liberty. Let me see if she can chime in here. So, Lady Liberty, welcome to the cafe. Good morning. There was a very interesting day for you yesterday in the Discord. You were one of the main captains when it came to the whole Sweet Tea persecution. You're muted if you're talking.
Man, I started a whole cool monologue. I guess y'all get to miss it. But no, it is not persecution. It is the consequences of her actions.
The consequences?
Literally,
yeah.
Sorry?
You're all good.
I was gonna say, literally yesterday would not have happened if she hadn't said anything about the Discord.
That's
Like, I
very
shit
true.
you not, Charlie wouldn't have shit to say, Sid wouldn't have shit to say. Let's see who. Shout out to all the baddies yesterday.
I think that's what I appreciate the most when it comes to people in the coffee call. I've noticed that the people in the coffee call just spill the tea and just whatever comes out of their mouth is hot, right? Like they are people who really know how to attack people, or like whatever they say is just so scorching to the soul. Because Sid, amazing. She knows how to make comebacks. And I was even egging her on. I was like, that was weak. You can do better. You were going after her. Real quick, let me just mute you real quick because there's like a little background noise. You were going hard, and you even went on different live streams in order to talk about this situation. But how do you feel about Keemstar going into the Discord and saying that it's a nothing burger?
I mean, okay, in total, he's correct. In of itself, it would be a nothing burger. Okay, her kid came on cam, and she was a dumbass. And she was talking sexual while the kid was in the same room. Fine. We can forgive that as an accident. I didn't know he was there, if that was the truth. If she had not said what was on cafe, none of this would have happened. And this would have been a nothing burger. But the fact that she decided to be a little coward and call people names and run back to Keem crying, it is not a thing. And I am sweet tea, or sorry, not sweet tea, wet tea's #1 hater.
Oh, yeah. You
Damn.
guys gave her a new nickname. Instead of Sweet Tea, a lot of people are calling her Sweaty Tea now.
I did see that.
So
Oh,
she's new.
man.
She's new to this whole host thing. I think that she got into some controversy pretty early on. I'm still going to play a little bit of devil's advocate because I still want her to stick around and show us what she can do. I think that she has some potential. She just did a little oopsie way too early in her career. Let's just say that. But we have
I was
Cynical
all
Devil. Yeah, we have Cynical Devil saying it's not a nothing burger at all. She can get fucked, lying about the Discord doing shit to her. Fuck no. So what is that about? I think that she was saying that people were
Yeah,
trying to dox her or something.
yeah, what did she lie about? That's
okay.
what I'm missing.
So she was trying to make it out that the chat, specifically the Discord, she was essentially pulling a Zay. The Discord isn't safe for women. They're going after my child. I'm just a sweet country blumpkin.
What? Nobody's going after her kid.
Really? Wow. I mean, shit. You know, someone mentions her kid being on cam on test twice, and all of a sudden they're trying to find his name.
That would be almost impossible to find a kid's name. It's I'm not advocating for nothing, okay? First of all, if you're doing real life shit, you're fucking weird and you need to go outside and touch some grass. But
Yeah.
it's more likely for somebody to find a host name than their kid's name, you know? So it's like saying something like that, there's obviously some like twisting that is going on that is not going to work out in the Discord. There's a lot of people like, yeah, we bullshit, yeah, we troll, but a lot of people hold like honesty to like the utmost, importance. And as soon as you say a lie, a lot of people will go after you immediately. Because a lot of people, they're clipping all the time. They have screenshots and they're going to go after you no matter what. So a lot of people say she was trying to make it out as an accident, then lied, saying that people were trying to dox her location. She pulled her kid into view, and she is saying she did not pull her kid into frame. Can someone answer
There's a
why
clip
she's
of that.
not here? Yeah, for everybody that is wondering where Sweet Tea is, she's doing something really important. It's a family thing, so she couldn't be here today. Hopefully, she can be here tomorrow.
I hope not.
How do you feel, Lady Nerd Artist, if I told you that maybe due to what happened yesterday, she did not want to be in the LCU anymore?
So, alright. as a human, all shit talking aside, all pettiness aside, I don't want to drive someone off because I dislike them. As much as I'm a fucking goblin, and there's a part of me that would love that, in my heart of hearts, I don't want to drive her off, but I think she needs to make an actual legitimate apology instead of the horseshit one she's been given. I'm sorry, boss. Does not equal the Discord is full of doxers. I feel so unsafe, everybody. And then start calling people names and running off. Like, if she gave a legitimate apology, then, like, if she actually, was like, shit, I should not have been talking about dirty Sanchez's with my kid in the room at 2 a.m. I should not have pulled my kid on screen to an adult show to the point where, shout out to Nightmare, he was the one that handled it like an adult instead of the actual mother.
Yeah, I think that in general, again, playing devil's advocate, in general, she's new to this. She doesn't understand the gravity of some people in this community that can be very malicious. Even I had to kind of put that in my brain. I'm very, I don't want to say I'm very trusting, but I do give people the benefit of the doubt. And that's something that I had to learn from very early on in this community. Some people might have it out for you. And the more that you give to the internet, the more ammo they have to use against you. And that is something that she needs to learn. I do hope her the best. Yeah. I think that she would be good for the LCU in general, just a new little spice or flavor. But yeah, I don't want her to leave just because of this. This is very tame. This is very like mildly warm water.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
She just has to give like an actual apology instead of just saying, well, Boogie, or you guys tell her to. Like, if she actually is like, okay, yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, guys, I won't say that the Discord is unsafe without it actually being unsafe.
Somebody said,
trust me, there's a person.
Oh, sorry, real quick. Amazing Maisie said Mike showed his kids on cam. I think that's different.
But did he say that this was trying to dox them? Did Mike ever say, y'all are trying to touch my kids?
That's true. That's true. So it's a little bit different because a lot of people already have very negative opinions when it comes to Mike. But Mike himself, like, he puts everything out there when it comes to his content. His dad was online.
Especially his hernia. He puts that out there.
That's basically his other kid, right? It's growing out of his body.
I can't even unsee that.
I can't.
So
it's like one of those anatomy films.
Yeah, that shit's weird. Especially when somebody put Zeta Ray's face on it. I was like, what is going on here? But Shifty...
I totally didn't draw a picture of that or anything.
Stop that, girl. You're too innocent.
Never, not that girl, the girl that rubs some donuts on her face. She's so tame. She's so tame.
Right.
We have Shifty in chat saying we were in the Discord trying to show her how much info she was putting out there to help her, and she turned it into us trying to dox her, then lied about how things happened. Oh, wait. So she herself put a lot of information into the Discord. People probably screenshotted it. And, oh, wait, real quick. Is that a... Oh, nope, it's just a 10. Shinobi Ben with the 10. 3 things. 1, Sweet Tea is probably decent. She just needs to stop. She just needs to fully grasp what she's coming into. Very true. 2, next Friday, can we have a goal to dye Bat's hair? Would you do that?
Yes. Yeah, I would.
Dyeing you blonde?
Huh?
Can we dye you blonde?
I mean, we could. It's been a while since I've been blonde.
That's such a tame color, though. And I love Batsy looking so alternative.
We could do green. Green's my favorite color. I haven't done that one in a while.
So next Friday, we're going to have a goal to see if she can dye her hair. And then 3, you can argue Mike uses his kids for content. That's the difference.
Yeah, but Yeah.
That's a good point.
Mike hasn't gone out there to be like, oh my god, you guys are trying to find my kids. What are you, weirdos? Mike's just like, yeah, here's my
Yeah,
kids. Now back to the
that's
milkers.
true.
That's very true. Yeah, it's just a different feeling altogether. But a lot of people are arguing for your hair now. For example, there's the Jersey Shore bitch saying, "What? No, Bat's hair is way better copper orange than the red. The red washes her skin tone out. This color looks great on her." I love how whenever we have these like girl days, just the sassy people and the people of the fashion and everything, they come out to play and they're like, "Oh, Beans with that hat? Yes. Bats with the red hair? Nuh-uh." In general, apparently Scatty Monkey is saying no because Zay is going back to blonde.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, then I can't do that.
I mean, if you think a green or maybe a blue.
There is somebody in
Yeah,
chat,
green or blue.
Toe Beans, saying, "I would like to see the blue, but not with the red. It might go more with green than anything." You guys can discuss hair in the chat. We're moving on to a different topic, or else we're gonna go crazy about what suits
Remember
Batgirl
the pay
best. What happened about Pay Pig? Oh, you also became a Pay Pig.
Not yet. I am not yet. I need
Not
to get
yet?
paid.
Oh.
I need to get paid.
No, it wasn't you. It was
Specifically to make-
Mazer. You were discussing
Oh,
it.
Mazer.
Yeah, you were
Yeah, me and
discussing
Mazer.
it.
He's trying to lie on my name, trying to say I'm trying to make Ken drink A1 sauce. You know my topping of choice.
You know my topping of choice.
Whoa.
Very true. So let me see what's back in the docket that we can talk about. Let's watch something fun. Let's watch the clip of the day. Apparently there's an Aussie dude got fed up with people. What are you laughing at?
The video, like preemptively.
Aussie dude got fed up with people parking in his driveway, so he installed a motion activated sprinkler. Let's see what this is all about real quick. Let me start to share screen.
That's the kind of petty I live for.
Exactly.
Right?
We're a different kind of petty here in the Lolcow Cafe. Does this have sound? I don't know if that's copyrighted.
Is this thing on?
The cowabunga?
Oh, wait. I thought that it was going to come out from the ground. It's literally up above. So people that park here are going to get soaked. That's not a sprinkler. That's a fucking hose, man.
Oh my goodness.
This is like some get off my lawn type of pettiness. I wonder how old he is. And he kept going. This guy had his window open and he just kept going. Well, that is some inspiration for you petty bitches out there. If you have a driveway, try to be a little bit more creative when it comes to your pettiness. That's something that we should all strive for, in my opinion. And then we have the quote of the day: blood, sweat, and respect. First two you give, the last one you earn. And that is from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Exactly. So let's get into these screenshots from what happened in the Discord yesterday. So let me share my screen real quick.
Ooh.
And let me bring this over.
And the Discord was so much fun.
I think I didn't share the clip of the Aussie because I was dumb and I was just thinking about you guys. So oh, shit. Now I'm just messing up everything. Real quick, let me show the clip again. Let me show the clip again. Boogie, this is the perfect time for you to chime in and try to fire me, just saying.
Hey, don't give him ammo.
At this point, I need the ammo. It would wake me up more. But yeah, person drives in. The sprinkler's up here. It's not even over here. It seems like it's like a shower head, to be honest, the way that it's sprinkling.
This water bill must be
Yeah, water bill must go crazy though. But the one that I want to show the most, because these are all pretty generic, the one that I want to show the most is this dude in the white, like little ugly truck. He pulls in, his windows down, he gets sprinkled, he goes back in, he sits there for a while, it's still going, it's still going, it's still going. I think he has like one of
He's
those.
probably just a second.
Yeah, he probably has like the rolly type of like, you know, when it used to be roll up your window, you actually had to roll up your window.
Oh my god. Screw that.
Yeah, screw that shit. So quote of the day, and then what was I gonna show? The screenshots. Yeah. So this is the screenshots. I'm sharing it. Yep. This is the screenshots. So Billy yesterday said, "Did anybody watch Cafe today? Ken learned how to make tartar sauce." You know, trying to make a dig at our content. And then I said, "Anybody watched Rewind and Dine last night? All they talk about is food nowadays." Which I thought was a pretty good comeback. And he came back saying, "Coming from the channel that literally cooked an entire episode, get cooked." And I said, "We cook in more ways than one, sweetie. Cooking content, cook the content, cook the competition. Our cookbook will be coming out soon. You can use it as an instruction manual." So just little digs at each other. And I find it so fun having that sort of discussion with Billy. I think afterwards, we were still going back and forth, but it wasn't anything too crazy. And I put in the Discord that little gif from I think it was Kung Fu Panda, the guy that's like, "You're a worthy opponent," because everybody else is so boring when it comes to roasting in general. It's just not fun. But me and Billy, we can go back and forth, and it's just like petty little shit, or it's like play on words, and it's just so good. And I'm like, this is content. This is content in the Discord.
It's content.
Content, exactly. We started doing the Rewind Remind. So in the morning, if you didn't get to watch Rewind, we just go over some clips. We give our opinions, all that sort of jazz. So they don't have to focus on just doing clips. They can do their own thing, right? Because Billy and Xylee are really big personalities, and they should be able to do whatever they want, whenever they want.
I love them.
I also love them so much. Oh, I love the little hearts thing. I saw Peyton and James in Members Waiting. I never saw them in Members Waiting before, but it was like a quick second. Do you know what I want to do? Do you know what I want to do for Fridays? And I just haven't had the time, haven't had the energy, haven't had, the resources to do so. But I would love to bring in like Keemstar would hate me for this. Keemstar would absolutely hate me and would try to fire me, or I don't know. I would like to bring in a drag queen.
Oh,
I would love that. I would love that. Yes. Can we get Trixie Mattel or Katya on
Well, those are
Lolcow
some pretty big
Cafe?
names. Trixie.
I know.
I'm more of a kimchi girl myself. No, Bob is hilarious. I love Bob. But in general, yeah, I would think that is more the vibe for Fridays. Fridays, we're supposed to gossip. We're supposed to spill some beans. We're supposed to just chill out as girls in general, get more of a female audience. So having a drag queen and them just being so spicy and so good with the roast, like everybody should learn. I think that's why I'm so good at like comeback sometimes, because I've been watching RuPaul's Drag Race for so long, and they're just so quick with it and so good, and they can read you to filth.
Yes. We need to have Dragstov on.
Dragstop?
Yes. We need Dragstop and Michelle.
Dragstop, Michelle. Please no Grim dressing as a girl and having makeup, because he is an ugly girl. I'm sorry, babe, but it is true.
Oh my gosh.
I think Billy would make a very nice lady.
Of course. Well, didn't Billy fill in for Becky the one time on Queens? Right? He was like Billy Boop.
Oh.
Billy Boop. We also have Nightmare looking like the bad bitch that he is, especially with his new hair. Oh, I don't know how that works. He could just let down his hair and it can cover like the shaved ends. But we also have somebody chiming in saying, get Adore Delano. Adore is Adore would be great for
Oh,
you because Adore is crazy. They're the rocker
Yeah.
chick. Very different from other drag queens, right?
hmm
Pandora.
Fridays. King
Oh,
TL.
yes.
King TL is in chat saying Fridays are for the ladies. I feel odd now. It's for everybody, right? You can just come in, chill out, and just, if you guys love gossip. That's what I've realized.
This is true.
Guys love gossip because guys like gossip and like lovey, trashy TV. Because recently we've been watching Could Have Been Love in the Cafe VC at around like 9 usually. And the only people that I see there is guys and like 2 girls probably. Glammy also likes watching it. I did not think she would like watching it, but she does. So Glammy chimes in. She's like, "Oh, that was ratchet." And I'm like, Glammy, I never thought I would hear that word out your mouth. But
Whoa, I didn't even know that word was in her vocabulary.
exactly. She is full of surprises, and that's why I'm so excited to see her at 4 a.m. She's probably hopped up on like 3 monsters. It's gonna be
I know,
awesome.
right? I need to go back and watch that because I was asleep.
Shinobi Ben is saying 90 Day Fiancé is my guilty pleasure. Once we're done with Could Have Been Love, I'm debating on what shows we should watch. And a lot of people are saying Love is Blind, maybe some Love on the Spectrum. Of course, we're going to
Love on
teleparty
the
it.
Spectrum.
we're gonna need Drag Race.
Just anything that is, kind of trashy, something that we can talk shit about. Everybody else can like drink their wine or something, have a chill night, and I could drink some juice or something. Oh,
Mesa 1123 super chatted $20. Guys like ketchup and ranch hashtag Lakers suck Ken.
so that was Mazer1123. Thank you so much, Mazer. Says, guys like ketchup and ranch. Hashtag Lakers suck, Ken. This guy really does not like the Lakers, and he loves torturing Ken with it. And you know what? Because I don't want to scam people, I'm going to count that as 2. Wait, let me do some math real quick. Even though I'm kind of dumb when it comes to numbers. Let me see if I can do some math on how many super chats we got, because we had some 10s before I even did the goal. So we have 110, another, I'm gonna count that 20 as 2, so 1 2, we have another 10, we have another 10 10 20. So technically we already made the goal. So if you ladies will excuse me for one moment, I am going to get a brush and we're going to have some Chewbacca appearances. Bob Roast? I don't know.
It is time. I'm
Oh,
excited.
really? Sorry.
Do you think she's gonna look like Bob Ross?
You know, I'm either thinking we're gonna get like a full fro, or we might get. I don't know, because like with gravity and how like my sibling had really curly hair and it wouldn't go up, it'd go out.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe she could like have like flat top head and then really fluffy sides.
I'm so excited for this.
So I got 2 brushes. I have this one that is usually for styling my hair. Ignore all the hair on it. I shed like a cat when it comes to brushing my hair, especially because I only brush my hair whenever I'm in the shower. And you lose a lot of hair throughout the day. You lose like what? Like thousands? Not thousands, that's too much. Like 100 or something throughout the day. You just don't realize it.
Oh yes, I realize it. I see my hair like
I am
everywhere. I'm like, no.
It's a shock. We're not all bald.
Domino from
My hair is
Deadpool
pretty
2.
thin.
Your hair is pretty thin. Can we talk about your
Yeah.
hair journey? Like, have you always...
My hair journey.
Yeah, your hair journey. Like, whenever you were younger, like, when did you start dyeing your hair and doing all that stuff while I'm doing this?
Well, my hair to begin with, it's like naturally like kind of like a light brown, but it's gotten darker like over the years. And it was like very straight. Like my hair is very straight and thin, and it's always been like that. And it was around the age of like 11 or 12 when I started like dyeing my hair and like doing the whole like alternative like emo kind of thing. It was not a phase. I will assure you. Um, but
I
yeah,
love
I
it.
started dyeing it and then I cut my hair really short, my senior year of high school. And then when COVID came around, I shaved my head completely bald. And like I had no
Yeah.
hair at all. I looked like Dr. Evil. Um, and I have been growing it out ever since. I've been trimming the ends just because like they get dead like over time, like as you dye it over and over again, just to like keep it as healthy as I can. But you know, this is how long it's gotten since then. So
Can I just
I've
say,
been bald before.
you've been, oh yeah, you had your little Britney moment. Can I just say that this is
I
giving
did.
like Miss Cerebellum from like the Powerpuff Girls? Or this is giving a lot of where are you? And I'm so
I'm
sorry.
so sorry. Yes. You look like you're ready
That would
to
be a
go to
fun
World
one.
Tour.
I should go to like a rock concert after this. Imagine me just like whipping my hair back and forth,
Yeah.
headbutting,
Oh god,
headbutting,
headbanging.
headbanging. Exactly. So,
Headbutting is like contact.
Batgirl, start the treatments now. They work. That's from Jump Cut, my girly.
Start the treatments now. I need to.
Oh God, Shy is in the
Shy
chat.
super chatted $27.46.
Shy is in the chat with the 2746. It is not the 1738 that I'm used to, but I'm so glad that you're here, Shy. Shy is a friend of mine, not only in the LCU, but outside of the LCU. And I'm so glad that he came at the perfect part, me looking like a absolute menace to society with this hair. But at least today's wash day.
Means you could rob a bank. You could rob a bank with that hair. They'll never find you.
Conceal my identity with this hair. So real quick, so we talked a little bit about when you dyed your hair. How many times would you say you dyed your hair again?
Like overall, like in my entire life.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know because I've literally had like every color. Like I've had red, orange, blonde, platinum, silver, black, green, blue, purple, pink, my natural color brown. So, I mean, I've done everything except for like split dyes. That would be cool to do or like rainbow hair. But I cannot tell you honestly how many times I've dyed it.
This is a workout. This is a workout. Let me see if I could.
I bet.
I'm getting hot. I'm getting hot and steamy. Looking like. Oh, Dragon Slayer, I'm done with you. Dragon Slayer in the chat said Beans looking like Slash from GNR.
Oh my god. Guns N' Roses. Slash from Guns N' Roses. That's funny. Oh my goodness.
This
I see
is
it.
such a lovely experience. While I'm doing this, let's get some content in here. Oh, this is so lovely. Content. Let's get some content in here. So we do have some funny Lolcow clips that we never got to, and I think that we should look at them. So let's look at King Cobra and his theory on how humans were created.
Oh no.
And then you guys can see how lovely my hair looks. And it would be amazing. Oh, wait. Screen 2. Go live. Here it is. What is this? It just went to YouTube. No. Cobra theory on how... So apparently we don't have the clip anymore. Sad. How about King Cobra pours one for his homies? No? Goodness gracious. Do we have any of these clips anymore? I think because we haven't used them. Oh. we have the Johnny Elbows. That is the perfect time to stop it. So Johnny Elbows, let me see if we have some copyrighted music. Nope, no copyrighted music. So let's go from the beginning. And the one that I clicked on was Johnny Elbows, iconic, funny. Nice. So if you don't know, this is Johnny Elbows. He got famous off of TikTok. He's a very interesting character. There's been videos of him with some markings down his underwear. And what makes him a lolcow is he has said some pretty wild things. He looks funny. And there was one time where he was at a park and he called an underage girl very attractive. So if that doesn't tell you something, I don't know what will.
Wait,
so yes,
like obviously underage, or
very obviously underage. Plus, they were at a park.
No.
I think it was from this live stream, actually, this live stream or video, because this is the same park that he would go to. But here we go.
Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is amazing, Johnny. Dude, this is great. Dude, people are really missing out if they're not watching this right now. Let's go.
So Johnny Elbows, that's his whole thing. He makes some weird noises like Donald Duck. He's a very interesting looking character. I don't even know what else to say about Johnny Elbows. Johnny Elbows back at it again.
I'm horrified.
Whoa, dude,
what the fuck is going on there, man?
Oh, dude, that was scary. Oh no. Johnny, when was that 14 million? Dude, this is insane.
You said Boogie?
I said, is this Lil Boogie?
It seems like it. So yeah, Johnny Elbows, the person that's recording used to be a quote unquote friend of his, but in reality, it's some guy that's trying to work off of Johnny Elbows's clout, if that makes sense. He likes to record. He likes to say that we're best friends, but obviously he's just trying to use him for his own personal gain. So we have Luna L. Faye.
Whoa, dude, I thought you were about to bite my nuts. No.
Johnny Elbows back at it again, trying to jump scare me. Luna L. Faye says, Beans looks like she would meet you in a doggy area for some real life schedule 1. Love. Much love to you, girls. Heart laughing emoji. Thank you so much. Shinobi Ben with the 2. Bat should do light blue / teal for Beans. Aw. They know that my favorite color is the light blue.
That would be cool.
Now, my docket team put here, I guess, the worst one for last, and that's Johnny twerking.
People are clamoring for twerks, Johnny. They want twerking. Uh-oh. Here it is. Johnny's twerking. He's twerking up a storm.
Oh no.
Johnny drops it low.
I'm trying to see if I can get like the best
Johnny,
angle
we're
for
almost
that.
at 5 million, dude.
I never got that far.
Never, never, never. They want to know if you had a poopy accident.
No, it's just
A poopy
I was sitting
accident.
on a wet paint, and it smeared my pants.
Yes. See?
So you heard that right. So apparently he had
Wow.
a poopy accident. He's trying to say that, no, I sat on some wet paint. But you can obviously see that in between like the cracks of his pants, it is brown. Now, I've sat on paint before and that shit gets everywhere. So do you believe Johnny Elbows when he says he just sat on paint?
Look, no. Look at him.
Look at him. He obviously did a number 2 in his pants.
Why is he
just
built
wet
like
paint.
that?
It's just wet paint.
Yes, it is not
What happened?
what everybody thinks it is.
No, it's not. It's just wet paint.
Yes.
Because I was sitting on a black paint,
Black
black
paint.
bench, and I fell asleep, and I go home.
Black really does make fun, guys.
Hey, Johnny, tell these people think that I'm taking all your gifts. Tell the people how I share all my gifts with.
See, so
People are clamoring-
that ending is a lot it's very telling because this guy is saying,
Oh my
"Oh,
god.
tell everybody how I don't take your money." Basically, it's obvious that he's trying to take, some clout away from this dude, and he's just using him for his own personal gain. And that's something sad that comes with, lolcows. They are very real quick, let me show the people what's going on. My hair is huge and it's so fluffy. But obviously, that's something that happens with lolcows. People try to be nice to him, they try to get close, and then they will just use you time and time again. And that's something that I don't want happening to somebody like Sweet Tea, for example. Sweet Tea, I feel like she can be very naive and she can let a lot of people get close to her and get very, inner circle. And she's going to divulge some information and then they're going to use it against her. I don't want that to happen to her. She is way too early in the game to let that.
I don't think anyone.
That's some shit.
I don't think anyone wants that realistically.
Exactly.
Except for maybe
No, because that shit's horrible.
And you know what? Since we have Mr. Boogie himself trying to have it out for me, let's watch a little bit of Boogie crashing out.
Don't you say what you want to say about the situation?
I want to know it. I died. That's say over and over and over again. I hate being alive. I hate being alive. I hate breathing. I hate being alive. I'm in tremendous pain. I'm in tremendous pain. Help me. Help me. Help me. I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain. I'm in so much pain.
All right. Well then, okay. Let's get off the internet. Let's just get off.
What do you want me to talk about instead? What do you want me to talk about instead?
I'm not. This goes back. Don't you say what you want to say about the situation?
So that is the classic Boogie crash out. It didn't have the tipples in it, but let's see. Boogie crashes out because he lost weight.
By the way, but I've lost 24 fucking pounds on the piece of shit, but I get to cut it all back on because I don't have the fucking money.
Let's go. Guys, he lost 24 pounds. 24 pounds.
I get to put it right back on.
Congratulations, buddy. 24 is a big deal.
I get to put it right back on.
No, you're not going to put it on. You lost it. Good job.
It was the medication that did it. I can no longer afford it.
That's good.
It's bad. It's bad. How's it good that I can't afford the medication? How's it good? How's it good that I can't afford the medication?
You lost
how's
24 pounds. You lost 24
pounds. I'm going to put it right back on.
Why are you saying that? Why are you instantly...
Because I can't afford the medication. Because I can't afford the medication. Because I can't afford the medication.
Pretty sure he can afford it now.
Are you sure, guys? Because I heard you can't afford the medication.
Because I lost my fucking job.
Yeah, apparently he can't afford anything, but he also says that he buys all the merch and he says this and he says that. Oh, I just flipped my camera for no reason. But, so Jesus Christ. Can we just say that Boogie looks a lot more skinny? He's a skinny queen nowadays.
Yeah, he does look like he's losing some. He just needs to take care of his legs.
Yeah, that lymphedema is not doing him any favors. Real quick, so crashes out while reading donos. It seems like he crashes out a lot,
Boogie,
but this is all the same live stream, I think.
We all go through the storm sometimes. Fault sees us through it. Thank you.
Look, that was inspirational. They had your back.
I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. I just want to get through it. I don't care.
You got
this. Let me get through it.
You got this, bro. Let's
shut up. Shut up.
You're doing good.
Shut the fuck up. Janelle M says to me it comes down to credibility, as in the Boogie has none. I'm having a hard time giving him any benefit of the doubt. I'm all for listening to all survivors. It's really hard to accept that I'm an advocate, but I can't.
12 seconds later.
Jay Hawker says, Boogie, if you truly love Desi, you would break up with her. If she has the issues you said, she's being with you is going to make it worse, not better. You're going to mess her up. Well, she and her family disagrees, but go off, I guess. Big man on dick. Buy a hat for your hat.
Let him know. Go off, Queen. Go off, Queen.
I'm not interested. Just let me get through it, Dan.
You got this.
Matt, shut the fuck up. No, Scout. Boogie, keep it.
So, Boogie Fat Camp crash out.
Turn your head right there, right?
Do whatever you're going to do.
I absolutely hated this one whenever I was behind the camera.
I do not consent. Now do whatever the fuck you're going to do.
Yikes.
Do whatever the fuck you're going to do.
Look that way.
Fuck you, no! Do it here, bitch! Now do it! Do it where my face is! Do it on my fucking dime! Do it on my fucking time! Fuck you! I do not consent! I will not fucking do it! Now get at me! I'll turn my face the way I want my face to be fucking turned!
Bro, what is this? You gonna cut up my fucking throat next too?
No! But you sure the fuck ain't cutting in mine.
Boogie, this has been a long time coming.
We agreed to put it on my fingers, you dumb fucking cunt. We agreed. We agreed.
So real quick, this is him crashing out because, what's the context? King Scott went over to Fat Camp and he brought us some gifts. So one of the gifts that he brought for Nightmare was a tattoo gun. And one of the ideas for content was that we were going to touch up Boogie's tattoo, the liar tattoo, because it's obviously faded. And he himself has admitted that he has been scratching at it, putting stuff on it to make sure that it fades.
That's a big no-no.
That's a big no-no, exactly. If you're going to do a punishment, you better do it 100%. Look at me. I look like Chewbacca right now, and I'm still going because I still need to get the part from the back. But we have Audie Normal saying Boogie crashing out. Is it a day that ends in Y? Exactly. He crashes out a lot. But yeah, he said that he agreed to doing it on his fingers. He said he would rather have it anywhere else except on his face. So let's continue.
Pick it off my face again, you dumb motherfucker. I'm gonna pick it off my face again, you dumb motherfucker. I'm gonna pick it off my face again. 99 cents. I didn't want it there to begin.
Billy is just over here so fucking chill about it too. That's why I love Billy.
Right.
He's just like, I'm just here chilling.
I didn't want it there to begin with. That's why I ripped the fucking flesh off my fucking face. I'm gonna fucking rip it off again. I'm gonna rip it off again. I'm gonna rip it off again. I'm gonna rip it right the fuck off my face again. I didn't want it there the first time.
Pretending to be catatonic, ha ha ha, loser, LLLLLLLL.
Oh Lord, go back to sleep.
You can see Wonder Woman in the back.
Go back to sleep.
There's a parking plate.
I mean, what? We can't touch it up for real.
You can on my fucking corpse, motherfucker. Stop. You can on my fucking unconscious body, motherfucker. You can do it on my fucking corpse, motherfucker. You can do it on my goddamn corpse.
You can see how much weight he lost, especially with the loose skin that he has.
Calm down.
Right?
I felt so bad for Desi because obviously Desi really cares for Boogie. I have so much hair. Desi really cares for Boogie. Obviously, she does not want him to crash out or feel bad or start hurting himself. But, oh, goodness gracious. But in general, yeah, she's probably used to it by now. Boogie is Boogie, and he's going to keep boogieing his way over to Lolcow behavior. Exactly. So behind on stream, but yes, drag queen. And there is the Boogie. Hi, Boogie. We were looking at some of your clips.
Good morning, Boogie.
How
I
was
just
your
wanted
nap?
to see if you congratulated Batgirl on her role as host.
Thank you.
I'm currently training her to replace Beans. So Beans, make sure she knows everything that there is to know. Definitely going to throughout the month. I think you're pretty good. I know Ken's really attached to you and everything. So it might be a situation where we just add Batgirl permanently. But we're going to have to give her a pretty high percentage to make sure she can do it daily because this show's fucking dead without her.
I mean, out of anyone, I think you should probably move Sweet Tea rather than Beans. I'm sorry, but Sweet Tea is just nodding there. If you want a bobblehead, there's a lot of gifts you can use instead.
Yeah, I don't know the right place for Sweet Tea yet. I really appreciate you guys training her. I don't know if there's much hope for her until she gets real internet. I think she can't be an internet creator without internet.
Exactly. You can't be a creator without equipment as well. And Batgirl, do you have equipment so far? Did you get your
Beans,
equipment?
you're awful quiet today.
What do you mean? I'm talking right now. Are you fucking deaf, you fucking lard ass?
Or did I just have her muted? I might have her muted.
I don't know if he can hear me through all this hair. It's
I'm really
kind of like
tired.
absorbing
So
all
listen,
the noise.
I also wanted to use your platform since I know so many people watch it. What are we up to? 400 people? Awesome. I wanted to use this platform real quick to say I have family coming in about 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
They're spending the night. They're going to be here for a couple of days. Now I'm going to do my best to get as much work done during that period of time as I can. But if you fuck with me, I'm coming down with the heaviest hand I can. I'm in a firing mood. Ask Roxy.
It seems like the only person that's
yeah.
fucking with people is you, because so far since
Fuck around and find out.
Keemstar has
I've
been
already banned a few
missing,
people on the
you've
Discord. I look
been
forward to
going
banning a few
from
more.
show to show, making sure that you can get all the attention you possibly can, you fucking
If you
attention
catch my
whore.
attention, just don't
Who
fucking
is
at me,
catching your
don't talk to me,
attention?
don't
Because you
message
were
me,
in the
don't fuck
Discord
with
at
me.
7
My family's my
a.m.
most important
talking
thing in this
about
world. It's
me.
more important than any of you cocksuckers. I will fuck you up.
So
God damn it.
once again, Boogie is hopping from show to show, getting as much attention as he possibly can. If you're not part of the Discord, this is some pretty normal Boogie behavior. For example, he'll just sit in the VC and talk about how horrible his life is, even though he gets thousands of dollars every day from being a Lolcow. You know, sitting on your ass and getting money is probably the easiest thing you can do other than start an OnlyFans, which is also something that Boogie has done. And I'm saying it's easy for him because what does he do? He just sits there, lift up his folds and takes a picture, right? When it comes to people that can make actual content, like Batgirl, you know, he can recognize that. He can recognize that, right? How about you put Batgirl on a show? You already gave her a host role. And as far as I know, she said she can wake up at any time. She can wake up at any time. And so far, I've noticed that there's a spot missing in the 24-hour rotation of shows. Is that right, Batgirl? So right now there's a 4 a.m. show with Tech Talk, right? Tech Talk, 6 from 6 to 10, there's nothing going on. I think Lolcow, what would you like to do? Is there any show that you would like to put out there into the world?
I hope the I hope the OnlyFans show that Keem mentioned on live like a while back. I think that was like almost a month ago now. I hope that can go well. Because we were talking about that and he said, you know, like people reach out to Batgirl if you are like interested in like co-hosting or whatever. So I mean that would be really fun, you know. I don't know, anywhere would be great. I'm just happy to be here, honestly.
Exactly. And that's something that a lot of people should have in mentality when it comes to being a host. You're here to have fun. Of course, you're here to make some money too, but you're supposed to love your audience. You're supposed to do whatever you can for your audience. You think I want to brush out my hair and look like Chewbacca? Hell no, but I do it for you guys. And because I just woke up, I didn't have anything else planned. So this is the best you got. But next Friday, I promise we're going to have a whole wheel of punishments, not only for me, but for Batgirl as well. And she might dye her hair a different color. But when it comes to Lolcow OnlyFans, we do have a lot of girls with OnlyFans in the Discord. I know there's Dirty Dalish. She's been pretty entertaining whenever she's been on shows, and she hasn't been on so far as I know, but I would like to see her more. There's you, there's Zay. I don't know if you wanted to do a show with her or not. What else? There's some
nerds. She seems to be doing good on there.
Yeah, she seems to be doing good on there. All the women in the Discord that does OnlyFans, they have personality, you know, and it's something to show off more than I'm trying to be so nice, but I'm a wild bitch today. I was gonna say it's nice to show something other than something that you just show on camera, right? Because people see you and they think, oh, it's a pretty girl and that's it. No, you're a pretty girl. You have personality. You'll do some crazy ass shit, right? And I feel like you would be the great leader for Lolcow OnlyFans.
Thank you. I know there's a lot of haters to that idea, but hey, I think it's goofy. I like it, you know. I don't take it too serious. You know.
Exactly. But another thing is you can have like your own. I don't know if I want to call her a lolcow, but some people do not like her for some controversies that she was in the beginning of the lolcow universe conception. So I don't know if you know about Snufkin. Is that her name?
Oh yeah, I saw whenever she was up on panel, and I've seen her in the main chat before. From what I've seen, like she seems pretty chill. I don't know like any like if she has like any controversies or anything. I don't know anything about that honestly. But she seems nice. I don't know.
So we have I can barely see because of my hair. So we have Cynical Devil that's in the chat saying, you thought she was entertaining. Did you not see her on the show with Brantley and Kyrie? LOL, the fuck are you talking about? Like I said, I think that it's just the early host jitters. Because once you're starting off as a host,
Yeah.
you don't really know what to talk about. You get scared that you're going to say the wrong thing. Did she debunk it with proof yet or not? Oh, they're talking about the controversy that Snufkins had. So apparently a lot of people.
I don't even know.
You don't even know. What do I not know? Somebody give me the TDLR. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, somebody spill the tea, because I'm so lost right now.
Very lost. So we have Ash as well saying, that's who I thought Sweet Tea was at first. I thought Keem said Snufkin, not Blumpkin. LOL. Yeah, that's a very similar name.
Yeah, that's funny.
That is funny. Give me one quick second to floof out my hair even more. Goodness gracious, I lost my headphone.
Oh yeah, you gotta like back comb that shit.
Oh, that's true. That's a good idea. Let me. This is what I look like whenever I am like styling my hair. I have to push all my hair to the front, and then I do like, you know, the combing method and scrunching method and everything in between. So that's why whenever people say they want like some members only content of me doing my hair, I'm like, it is not pretty. It is not aesthetically pleasing like all the other girls on YouTube.
Oh my goodness. No, I couldn't imagine having super curly hair. It seems like a lot to take care of.
It is. It is. Just look at this. Oh, there's one side that's like
Like,
more.
oh my goodness. Straight hair is a pain. I can't imagine what curly's like.
So I'm going to be
Straight
like
hair
this for
can
the
be a
rest
pain.
of the episode. Boogie came in. He's being an attention whore like he normally is. He says that he's having some family over. I don't know if it's his family. So far, what I know is that he only has his brother. I don't know if he has other siblings, but so far he has his brother that was, you know, going to bat for him whenever Boogie was having his cancer arc. Don't know if it's Desi's family. That would be pretty cool. Desi gets to see her family. Other than that, yeah, Boogie's being Boogie as Boogie does. Is Pirate up? Because he wanted to do the barista stories. We have Cody. Let's bring in some Cody.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh. Hang on 1 second.
So if I'm not mistaken, and I can't see because of my hair, but if this is the Cody I know, Cody is the priceless one.
I don't know about that.
No?
Tolling super chatted $20.
I don't
Becky
know
and
about
Tina
that.
got in trouble
Don't
on
know
a
who the
Queen's
priceless
stream
one
in
is.
early January/end of December for calling Snufkins a certain word.
So what
Mike
is
and
Boogie's
Keem made
deal?
them apologize.
Real quick.
Because you know what? You want to know why his show is failing? He is the reason his show is failing.
Really? Because a lot of people do not
Okay.
like Rastov for some reason.
Which is
Everybody
bullshit,
loves
in my
Rastov.
opinion. Yeah, I love Rostov.
Boogie's literally the only one that doesn't like Rastov. He says anyway. Boogie's scared of Rastov.
Do you think so?
He's scared he's going to take his job.
Yeah.
Boogie's scared of not having a job, this show. If Boogie don't have this show, he has nothing. He is nothing.
I mean, yeah, Keem did save his ass.
Keem did save his ass.
He's been acting.
Real quick,
He needs to pick it back about a year and get humbled really good.
we have the Octo link for the 20. Thank you so much, Octo link. Becky and Tina got in trouble on Queen's stream in early January / end of December for calling Snuffkins a certain word. Mike and Keem made them apologize. So that is in regards to what we were talking about when it came to Snuffkin.
I still don't even know what the fuck they're talking about.
I
need to know. I need to know.
So Snuffkins, she's very I don't want to say the wrong thing, and I don't want to be misinformed, but as far as I know, she does some OnlyFans content, and in her content, she's a very petite woman, and she has a very young-looking face, and she likes to wear, some certain clothing items that a lot of people would relate to, very childish sort of looks. So
I get it now. I get it.
yeah, some people think that she's promoting a certain audience when it comes to that. Some people say that she was also going to collab with somebody who was very young. I don't want to say underage, but she was very young. And this person came out saying that she was kind of grooming her in order to be a OnlyFans artist.
Mr. G. Raya 2000 super chatted $30.41. Hey Beans, Ken, and Batgirl, you three are awesome and chill. Keep it up.
But anyway,
Little
yeah, that's all I
Steve
wanted to
Wonder
say.
forgets he is nothing
Boogie
without
is
Keem
really
and people
ruining
taking
his
to
own
him.
show.
Boogie is ruining his own show. That's very true.
Yeah.
Lady Nerd Artist with the Keemstar soundboard. So we have
that one didn't get me that time.
For real.
Darn
we have
it.
Mr. I'm just gonna call you 2000 because I can't see. They said, "Hey Beans, Ken, and Batgirl, you three are awesome and chill. Keep it up, OP. Little Steve Wonder forgets he is nothing without Keem and people talking to him." You know what? If you guys want to say anything about Boogie, I'll take the fall for it. He's going to blame it on me anyways. He's going to say that I'm messing.
She says.
I'll take the fall for it because he's going to say that everything that comes out of my mouth is my own opinion. He's going to say that, oh, you're the one talking on the shit. I'm not talking anything. I'm just reading out donos as I should because I care about my audience and what they have to say.
He's just projecting his own insecurities onto everybody. That's all he's doing.
That is.
Listen, Booger Mice. Oh, sorry.
If anybody just wants to come into members waiting and they have their own opinions on Rostov, Boogie, the LCU in general, maybe Lolcow OnlyFans, and you want to talk to the next host, next main host, Miss Batgirl herself, get some repertoire in there.
Yeah, I still need to get my webcam, a mic arm, a cord, a soundboard, mixer, like capture card thingy, and then I'll be set. Like a mic, like a microphone cord.
Oh no, you can't. Apparently, you can't have no USB mic. That's just too cheap.
Yeah, how dare you?
How dare you get a USB mic, you cheap son of a bitch.
Hey, Ken gave me this mic, and I am very grateful.
I'm being Boogie. You can't have a USB mic because then you're cheap and a loser.
Man,
I'd
hate
still get the
what he had to say
USB
about
cord,
mine.
unlike Becky. It took her like forever.
Ooh.
Exactly. So Caleb is in chat saying Boogie and Wings both love OnlyFans and are subscribed to multiple girls and trans women. I don't know the validity of that, but I am saying a Batgirl show about OnlyFans is very interesting. Not only can people jump on and share their opinions on OnlyFans and things like that. Who's in chat right now? Or not chat, members waiting. It's Pirate.
Hey.
I think it's the perfect time from 6 a.m. to 10 might be a little bit too much. I don't want you to get burnt out by going 4 hours straight, but at least that
I wouldn't care.
So what would that show be like?
I think if it like kind of like reality TV or like talking about like your experiences, like either
Oh
with
yeah.
that kind of work or just like life in general. I feel like we could share some pretty crazy stories
We
on
have
That'd be
there.
kind
Mama
of hard
Xylee
for
tuning
to
in.
navigate though.
Good
Hi,
morning.
Zara.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Good
How are
morning.
y'all doing? I'm doing
Good.
good. Did you
Are we
talk?
having fun yet?
Oh, we're having loads of fun. Did you talk any shit this morning? Beans.
We
We already
showed.
had Boogie in here.
Yeah, we talk shit
Yeah, we're talking
about
shit about Boogie
Boogie, but
right
when
now.
it comes to rewind, which I think is what you're talking about, I did show some
Oh.
screenshots. I did show some screenshots about the shit talking going back and forth in the Discord with me and Billy.
Oh, that was cute. Actually, that was cute. That was a cute little fight y'all had. I was like, aw.
I hope that my worthy opponent can shit talk me some more, because as you know, I love shit talking from Billy. I rather him shit talk me than give me any compliments, because that makes me very uncomfortable.
Yeah, you're like me when it comes to compliments. Compliments are weird to me. Like when somebody gives them, I'm like, thank you? Question mark.
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't know how to take it.
Yeah.
Exactly. But we were giving Batgirl some compliments and saying congratulations to her new host role, and I was throwing the idea out there.
Finally.
Oh, thank you, Xylee.
We were throwing some ideas out there for Lolcow OnlyFans, where she can be on a show maybe with Dirty Dalish or with Zay or with the controversial OnlyFans figure that's in the Discord. One of those, or two even, of those three. And I think the perfect time would be from 6 to 8 in the morning. Maybe some people are waking up and they want to... let me not say that. I was going to mention something about morning wood. But anyways, I digress.
Oh my God.
I mean, listen, if we're talking about wood, maybe 8 to 10 would be better.
Maybe.
I mean,
True.
True, because y'all start at 10. You might as well like 8 to 10.
Get some redirects going of a bunch of gooners. They would be highly disappointed the moment that they see my face on screen.
That is not true.
That would be great.
Oh my God. Stop talking bad about yourself, girl. I love you.
I know. Come on, Beans.
We'll start up again.
Oh, well, I look lovely
You
right
don't
now.
want to-
I think this should be the look every single day. But other than that, did anybody watch Tech Talk last night with Glammy and Seedy?
I
didn't
actually
get
went
to.
to bed early. That's why I'm
Yeah,
up right
same.
now. I actually went to bed around 2:30.
Xylee.
I didn't watch it
Yeah, I was out.
when I woke up today. I turned it back on just to see what it was like. It was pretty interesting.
I'll probably put it on when Madhouse comes on.
It was
Yeah.
honestly kind of funny. Like, it wasn't boring. I'll say that.
I need to
yeah.
go back and watch it.
I heard they had stuff planned, but yeah, I was tired. I wanted to go to sleep. I'm like, ugh.
That's fair.
Oh.
So what do you think? So I'm up here to ask you something, Beans, because you're a really smart girl. You and Batgirl are really smart
ma'am.
women, right?
Thank you.
What do you think about this Roxy thing?
Oh, I'm sad if, like, you know, like she's really, really gone. You know what I mean? Because, like, you never know with the LCU. They could always, like, bring her back and, like, put her somewhere else as, like, a gotcha. You know what I mean? Like how they did with Glammy and everything. So, I don't know. Because, like, I like Roxy, like, as an entertainer. I think she's great. I thought she was great on Milkers. So, like,
She is very
I want to see
entertaining.
her. Yeah, I want to see her somewhere in this universe. I'd be really sad to see her go. But I also feel like her saying certain things, you know, like she needs to tone it back to not get herself in trouble, obviously.
Yeah.
Now,
fired her?
Xylee, are you asking because her career is in your hands?
Well, I have till Monday to make the decision. Keem came into, actually, you know, because I think I was in the cafe.
It was in cafe last night.
Yeah.
Beans. I don't think Beans was there. Pirate was there.
Pirate was there. I was in the cafe VC, so it was an open VC, so you can't say I'm doing the same thing Roxy did. Thank you very much. But I asked him how long before he wants the decision, right? And he said Monday.
Okay.
Monday.
Yeah.
still
So you
confused
have
on
until
exactly what
Monday
happened.
to decide her career.
Hey, Roxy, if you're watching, please DM me back. I just want to have a conversation with you. I don't want to make this decision based off of nothing. I think having a conversation with you and talking it out and, just be an adult about it is the proper way of going on making this kind of decision. Because honestly, if I wanted to be a petty asshole, I could have gave my decision right then and there as soon as he said it was my decision. But I didn't. I'm trying to be an adult about this, and you still haven't messaged me back. So message me back, girl. We can talk.
We can
No
talk.
cussing out. None of that.
Exactly. I think you're pretty fair. Let me see how much of a palm tree I look if I put my hair up like this. So I think I look like Tofia Chu. Anyways.
No. You know who
No, don't say that.
Oh, God,
no. Do it again. Do it again real quick. Swear to God, do it again.
I don't
real
know
quick.
if I have the strength.
You know who that kind of reminds me of?
Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse. Yep.
Oh yeah, I like that. Yes.
New Amy
That-
Winehouse.
that-
we all
That's you. But let me
Beans Winehouse.
Beans Winehouse.
Beans Winehouse.
No, but so a lot of people are saying please explain. I don't even know the whole situation, but I do know that Sally has a big decision on her hands.
So basically what happened, you can go back on Rewind and the first time King came on, he was pissed. So after Rewind, if anybody whoever's in the Discord, y'all should notice this. Sometimes me and Billy will sit there and talk for sometimes hours, sometimes 15 minutes, right? And we were up there with Buff Weeb and Boogie came up and we were basically talking after the show. All right. So therefore it's in a private setting because not anybody can just jump in there. Right.
Oh.
And it was me, Boogie, Billy, Buff, Keem, and then Roxy jumped in. And Keem had her do a joke to go on Madhouse and to fuck with Becky and go, how come I wasn't invited to the haunted thing? And he told her to maintain it. You're going to go to the haunted thing, right? And yesterday on her show, she reveals that Keem told her to go on Madhouse and stuff like that. And the thing is that's not the first time she's revealed stuff that, like
Fat Camp when she revealed that Becky was coming.
When she revealed Becky was coming on Nerds, and Keem said, and I kind of quote, every time she gets a microphone in front of her face, she spills shit she shouldn't spill.
So
or
she's
something
like
like
the
that.
female Wings.
Yes. And he's tired of it. And the one thing I can say is Keem, if it's in a private setting, like obviously when he jumps down in the show discords, if he's saying stuff in front of like the viewers and stuff, he obviously doesn't mind when it goes out then because it's not a private setting. But if it's in a private setting, he expects things that he says to stay private, to stay in there. And this is not the first time she's done it, so he's kind of pissed off about it.
Fair.
So in order to make this decision, in my opinion, you have to imagine what the future is going to look like, right? So if Roxy is to be fired, who's going to do Milkers with Savage? Well, the only intern that they have right now is Zeta Ray, and she
Zeta.
No.
Oh?
No. What's her name? Angie Uploaded?
Oh,
Is it Angie?
Pop lady.
She's yes. She is also going to be an intern on Milkers starting today.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yes. I deal with this in real life and it's also in entertainment also. Everybody's replaceable. Will it ever be the same if you replace those people? No, but technically everybody's replaceable. So it's not about that for me.
Okay.
But the question is what are we going to do if Savage actually follows through on all the shit she talked yesterday?
What shit?
All that
Well,
crap
on
about her getting
Milkers, her
fired.
and Roxy were like hyping each other up, being like, they were doing the whole Rick and Morty bit of Roxy and Savage, 1,000 years. Essentially one of them goes, the other follows.
I don't know.
One of them goes,
Honestly,
the other one won't go.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's not my problem.
Real quick.
Fuck Roxy.
True.
Real quick, Cody.
Okay, I
I'm
woke
gonna
up.
move you out because I just brought in John, but I really appreciate you coming on.
Right.
Thank you so much. We
See y'all
have
later.
John, one of the best shit talkers in the Discord. He has a lot of opinions and he will make them known. John, how do you feel about
Yes,
this?
he will.
Dude, Roxy is a dumb fucking spurg that can't keep her fucking mouth shut. And I was drunk as fuck last night and thought she should be fired. I sobered up, Xylee. I still believe
Yeah.
the same thing.
Okay, so I got the drunk vote and I got the sober vote. All right,
Yeah,
awesome.
dude, it's just like, bro, she's such a fucking spurg. Like, she just can't keep her fucking mouth shut, bro. Like, she's retarded. It just makes sense. She yaps to yap, bro.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing that I'm going back and forth in my head. It's not an entertainment thing. It's a thing of, can you say anything around her?
No,
Right.
You can't. You literally can't. And she's two-faced as fuck.
That's a
That's
shame.
what I keep going back and forth in my head. So, yeah.
So real quick, I'm going to start a goal. I'm going to start a goal just to see if people really want Roxy fired. In my opinion, since you said that everybody can be replaceable, and that is very, very true, the other thing is Milkers is now going to have an Aussie situation. Savage is going to have to see who she can work with, either Zeta Ray or Angie. If you don't know who Angie is, that is the Funko Pop lady. So far, we've seen a little bit from each person. Zeta, I saw recently in the cesspool, which you call Reddit. She's under some scrutiny. I haven't seen any scrutiny from Angie uploaded so far. Do you think Roxy should be fired? I would also like
Reddit
to
hates me, brother. Ooh.
That is very true. Reddit does not like you. I put it for 30 minutes because we are almost at the ending time. Also, test if you guys are. I don't see your redirect here, but I could be wrong.
Go under live. Did you go under live?
Yes, ma'am.
That's how I usually have to find it. Yeah, it's there.
It's there.
Go under live. Yeah, go on their page and then go under live. Hit the live tab.
I think I get it. But yeah, something that I would also like to see is Lucy Tina. I think she would make a great addition to Milkers. Because Milkers, what is it now?
Yeah.
Just some shit talking. Imagine Southern Sav. Angie uploaded Zeta Ray, Lucitina. Those are pretty much
That
the
would be-
spiciest bitches in the Discord.
Lucitina was awesome.
Zeta, bro. I don't like that bitch either, man. She asked me to help her with her Discord in the morning. I was like, nah, because I'm working. And then she was like, oh, well, I appreciate your shitty self. So I was like, I said, have fun finding your neck. Like, who the fuck is Zeta Ray? Why does she
Oh
think
my
she's allowed to,
God,
like,
John.
fucking Queen Bee? Fuck that fat Jabba the Hutt looking bitch. I just don't understand what her fucking problem is, bro.
Good morning, John. Good morning.
He woke up and shows violence. God
I
damn.
love it.
I
This
love
is
it
John
too.
every day.
No,
This
you
is
guys gonna
John
fucking
every
send
day.
me a fucking DM and go, I appreciate your shitty self, like a backhanded compliment. Either talk
That
shit
is-
to me or be
That
fucking
is
nice.
rude.
I don't care. Talk shit to me. I
don't-
would respect that much more. Don't like fucking wrap it up in niceness, you fucking fat bitch. Like Jesus Christ.
I guess today is fucking Friday.
Today is Friday,
Yeah, it
and a lot
is.
of people are going to be drinking and
God.
letting the truth just fly out of their mouths. For example, we have
I
Nasty
might drink
Nate
later.
Gaming.
Jesus.
You're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. Nasty Nate Gaming with the $2. Fire her. Somebody said,
Bullshit.
Dragon Slayer said the goal is $5 donos. Yeah, it's 10 $5 donos. She's probably going to hate me and say, am I worth $5 donos to you? And it's like, well, it's not my choice. It's the people's, right? Plus, it's a Friday. A lot of people are saving their money for the drinks that they're going to have later. So I'm not mad. Tomorrow's going to be a better show. But so far, Discord users change your profile picture to a good one of Keem. I don't know what
Oh, I thought we were on
talking
changing
about.
the Discord users to Boogie. No, check the announcements. Boogie. Yeah, everyone has to have Boogie's face by midnight, otherwise you'll be banned and no bad voices.
Oh my god.
Oh
Well,
yeah, and
I'm
I will ban you. I will be like when midnight hits, I'll be nice and drunk, and I will be looking through that Discord banning everybody without a Boogie picture or Sammy. There's
Wait a minute. He says you can use Google image search to find good pictures. Do not use bad ones. Are there any good ones?
No.
Yes, there's plenty. I'm talking about my friend like that, Xylee, or you'll be the
good
next
ones
one.
for us.
I mean, can I AI generate mine?
No,
Yeah.
gotta be a
No,
picture
I
of
was
Boogie
gonna
or
make a
Sammy.
picture of Boogie, like actually draw one like on Procreate, like in honor of
Oh, it has
him
to be a
giving me
real
host
photo,
role.
flesh and blood.
Real
or
photo?
Sammy.
What?
Yeah,
Aw.
you do Sammy. There's a cop out.
There's
fine.
In host chat, I don't know if you know, you did see it, Xylee, because you were the one that started it. But in host chat, he said, "Host, come on live, or you're going to be punished severely tomorrow." Xylee, Shockmouth, and I all reacted with the middle finger emoji to Billy, not to Billy, to freaking I love you, Billy. I would never, but to Boogie, because. No, we have things to do. I was taking a nap with Grim because we're tired. I'm not going to deal with Boogie on a Thursday night, especially with this this act that he's putting on. Like, he runs the show. He didn't even run OBS last night.
Hey, Keem has him running the LCU right now. He is the boss man. He's the boss man till Monday.
He's
King
the
Boogie
boss
for
man
now.
till Monday, but how do you feel about that, Xylee? Because I'm sure you have some opinions on the way that he's acting right now. He jumped on every single show yesterday. Not only him, but Twiggy.
Yeah. Well, Twiggy didn't jump on every single show yesterday.
Okay,
but
that is true. He jumped on a couple of them. I think I saw him on Madhouse. I saw him on one show with Zay. Don't remember which one that was.
I think he's up. Wait, I don't remember what show that was. Boogie is kind of spurging out. That's why I went up there yesterday and I asked him, "Aren't you too fat and too old to be acting like this? You're gonna end up with a heart attack, bro."
He's drinking too much Mountain Dew. He's on a sugar rush power trip.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is. Too much Mountain Dew.
So live
Is he
on
like
air.
crystallizing it and smoking it?
Dude, don't make me AC 130 this room. Don't be talking about my friend like that. Okay, me and him play Minecraft together.
Okay, I get that, but he is kind of spurging out, John.
Yeah, and it's fucking beautiful. It's fucking great. Have you looked at main chat? It's just nothing but people with fucking Boogie profile pictures. Like, this is gonna be one of the greatest memes ever.
Hey, John, do you have a picture of Sammy? I want a picture of Sammy.
I do have a picture of Sammy, but
There we
I'm
go.
not giving it to you. You gotta use Boogie.
Is this a good picture, guys?
I don't see any
That's a
Boogie
great
pictures
picture.
so
By the way, I'm
far.
not changing my picture to Boogie because Boogie can't do nothing to me. But all you people, you're free. You can do whatever you
Wait,
want
what do you
to
mean by
do.
you people?
You hosts.
I'm gonna find a good one, and when I do, I'll post it to the world.
Yes.
I think I
I'm
found a good
ready.
picture.
Jesus Christ. I can't believe we have to get a picture. I'm getting a picture of Sammy because I'm
Me
not.
too.
I'm not doing this whole Boogie thing. And ew.
I think I do
Yeah, and I
have a
love
picture
Sammy.
of Grim, Sammy, and I together, and that would be a pretty good one to have. Plus, nobody's seen it so far, so that would be a good
Aw.
nod to the audience and to Boogie.
A reveal to everyone.
Some people are saying, I'm confused. What is going on next? We do have about 6 minutes left. Test is going to be on next. If you don't know, Test is with Nightmare, and he's been changing his name recently, so I don't know if I can still call him Tech Protect.
I mean,
what is
so
his
far
name
the winning
now?
nickname is Jessica. But
His name is Knuckle Tucker right now.
Oh, goodness gracious.
We
Can it be
voted on it
Butt
last night. We voted on it last night, or we had a goal for it last night on Rewind.
Oh, darn.
Yep.
I love that.
Let's see if this works. Because John
Why-
wouldn't give me one.
Wait, what wouldn't I do? What are you saying, bitch? Oh, you're talking the picture? Gotcha.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Lady Nerd Artist, for chiming in. She changed her picture too. So we have Xylee and John, the realest people in the Discord. They have their opinions on Roxy. So far, we have no donos to kick Roxy out of Milkers so far. And we only have
Nobody wants blood on their hands.
exactly. You guys are too pussy to fucking donate. Anyways, no.
Dude, I would club her with a fucking newspaper. Okay.
Are you calling
Like
Roxy a dog?
I would act her. And I saw somebody in the comments say like, "Oh, but she like lost her job because of the LCU stuff." One, like that's her fault. I don't know what the LCU has to do with that. And like two, if it's that big a fucking deal, you think she'd be keeping her fucking mouth shut in the LCU? I don't know. Maybe I just I'm a wise guy or some shit like that.
That's what I don't get. That's exactly what I don't get. How do you not know? It's a private call. Don't leak it. And plus, there's some other things. So I mean, I don't know. Just message me back, Roxy, so we can talk about it. Huh?
She's mentally deficient, bro. She was like, she showed up to Fat Camp and was recording people.
True.
Yeah.
Which is like, that was my
That's not
first time
good.
ever showing up to like a YouTuber event, and I knew not to do that.
Yeah.
I got one recording of Boogie, and I asked him if I could do that because he was all fucking drunk and shit. And I had him say something funny. I think he said like up top to me or something like that.
Up top.
Yeah, doubles.
Oh God. When Keem told me that last night, I was like, oh, this is weird. All right.
Dude, you should fire her. I'm telling you, Xylee, just get rid of that bitch, axe her.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
I wonder if she's actually going to reach out.
Lie about being a nurse.
I love you, John. I love you. You are one of my favorite people.
I love you too, Xylee. At first, I didn't like you because I thought you were Reality's friend, and I fucking hated Reality. And I was like, dude, Xylee gets fucking fake, bro. But then I met you, and I was like, nah, Xylee gets sleep, and she's real.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
So we have some Roxy protectors. We have Canadian Sunrise, we need Roxy, crying emoji. We have a Lady Nerd Artist that just hopped out of our little group and went into the chat saying, one's in the chat if Roxy ain't worth your $5. And she even got a couple of ones before I even said that. So you got some
Dang.
She's the Wicked Witch of the West, and Roxy belongs in a mental institution. Gosh darn.
Whoa.
Well, let's put it this way. One thing about Xylee's never worried about being the bad guy. So it is what it is. I'll figure it out. I haven't made my decision yet. Keem's still on vacation. I have to give my decision to Keem. I'm gonna let him, have his fun, be drunk. Don't worry about this. I got it. I'm just waiting to talk to her. Roxy, I know you're watching.
Come on, Roxy.
Message me. We can have a whole grown-ass woman conversation about it. I messaged you like at 9:00 last night. You could message me by now, especially since Keem was publicly saying you were messaging him. You can message me back.
Yeah, dude, Xylee was whining and crying about how she was waiting on you to message back, and then Keem comes and goes, "Oh yeah, well she's texted me."
Yep.
You fucking conniving bitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who doesn't make time for Xylee? Come on now. That's just disrespectful.
Dude, I know Xylee's like always do not disturb, but hey people, pro tip, she always reads her DMs. She responds back immediately to me. Everybody, DM Xylee right now.
They can't because the DMs are closed.
That's true.
They're going to go there and be really disappointed.
Xylee is like a hawk in the Discord because there was one time, I think it was a couple days ago, I put something in Rewind chat, the docket chat, and immediately she messaged me and she's like, bitch, what are you trying to do? And I was like, I'm sorry. She deleted it and I was like, I pissed off Xylee. Oh no.
But you do know you can use those timestamps if you want, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I was just trying to help
make sure you
Grim,
knew.
Because Grim and Shockmouth, I don't know what they're okay, so Shockmouth, I'm so sorry, but I'm the idea person for Ozzy now. And Ozzy's gonna be the new Jackass, in my opinion.
Oh yes.
So one of the ideas I have is he's going to have to get some clothespins, and for every $20 dono, he's going to have to pinch one to his skin and maybe just maybe towards the end, maybe a bigger dono, he's going to have to rip each and every one of them off.
Wow.
Damn. He's gonna go through some turmoil.
He's going to go through some turmoil, but it is 12 o'clock and Tess is going to be up next. Please go like their stream, give them a subscribe, give them some money because Nightmare and Tech Protect are doing something. I mean, Knuckle Tucker?
Knuckle Tucker.
Knuckle Tucker and Nightmare are going to put on a show for you guys. Thank you for
Oh my
being here on a
goodness.
Chill Friday stream. Please